Hey, that's where the Dunstra in the Yamantaka mantra comes from. Biter.
Bite,
Mm-hmm.
like fangs.
Cool. And then down here, right? Dashyate. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yay.
All right. God bless.
So it's like a variant spelling that we're looking at or something.
It's a conjugation. It's just, that's why you never want to learn verbs in Sanskrit.
Never ever.
Right. That's why you need the Yoga Sutra.
Uh,
It's like 2 verbs. It's the best book ever.
Awesome. Thank you. That's great. Let's do the quiz and then we'll come back to that interesting finding. If I can find it. What's going on? There we go. Sometimes Zoom like disappears from all my windows, and the only way to find it is to Command Tab. What does Gyaltsab say? What does Gyaltsab J say determines whether or not Arya Nagarjuna takes position, or whether we take a position as middle way school practitioners?
Depends on whether or not the subject exists.
Good. Yeah, trying to make questions that are more manageable.
Thank you.
But sometimes they're just hard sections. In this discussion, Gyaltsab J mentions that Master Chandrakirti described an error committed by Master Baba Viveka. What was it? Try to describe as best you can. And the whole thing's a bit confusing, so you don't have to go into too much detail.
I know, as he added the qualifier ultimately.
Well, that's true, but that's not what we started talking about here. Specifically, we talked about a different error committed by Master Baba Viveka.
Do things ever touch? Does the seed ever touch a seed? Wait. Do they ever touch? The absence of any connection between them.
Complete sentence, but no. I mean, that's what Master Chandrakirti in his book does go into a discussion of that, a discussion that hinges on that idea.
There's something about what he called the argument.
Yeah.
He called it a Telngir when it was really a Lectinche.
Yeah. Well, Lectinche is Master Baba Viveka, right?
Oh, sorry. That it was a Drupa.
Yeah, it was Drupticha or something. Or it was a classic syllogism. Basically, yeah. He said that Arya Nagarjuna is using a sarcastic statement in the opening lines of wisdom when it's really a traditional syllogism. At least that's what I understood.
Telngir isn't a traditional syllogism?
No, it's a sarcastic statement. Right? It's a traditional syllogism is just a reason. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it uses sarcasm within a logical statement.
Okay.
Within a logical, syllogism. It doesn't just say, you're nuts.
No, but I guess things that aren't traditional syllogisms, they don't all say. I don't know. That's the word we use to describe it. But that's maybe not. Maybe a Telngir is a type of traditional syllogism. I don't know. I know what you're saying. Like maybe that fits in the context. I don't know. We used the word traditional syllogism in English.
Okay.
Tibetan for internal contradiction, not too hard.
Nongel?
Nang.
Nongel?
Yeah, Nangel.
Right. Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah. Having super attachment to things seems to be a bad idea. Metaphor for this wrong viewpoint and draws a direct correlation to something that those direct correlation to something to those of us that have. I'm trying to remember what the heck I was trying to say. Wrong viewpoint to something. I messed this English up, but I'm trying to say is Gyaltsab J gives a metaphor for this wrong viewpoint. He draws a direct correlation to a problem that might arise.
Something about being grasped by a snake.
No,
All right.
good try. I'll give you a hint if you don't remember. The degree to which you're depends on.
Oh, the dimensions of the cave of your darkness depends on the dimensions of your misunderstanding.
Close. Yeah. Close. The dimensions of the obstacles created for the life force of your
Oh.
virtue are proportionate to the dark cave of wrong view in which you find yourself. Let's see if I have any more STWs. Yeah. This is the one that nobody knows, but you might remember. I'll give you a hint if you need. Okay, here comes a hint.
Wilderness,
Huh? Yeah, well,
There's
it could
the
be
Or-
that.
part.
It could be wilderness.
solitude.
Are you like looking it up in a dictionary or something, or do you like?
No,
Yeah,
yes,
it's in the notes. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. A provisional translation for it is right here, dark cave. But yeah, wilderness solitude is with the dictionary entries for one of these. I think it was the first one.
Chip.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Shifty
Dishonest.
or shifty person?
Dishonest.
Shifty. Yeah, good. Shifty. And in this
That's the
case, it was
snake.
talking about. Do you remember? Yeah, good. Shifty. Like the way the snake moves. Nice. Okay, thanks.
Thank
I'm
you.
done.
Uh,
That's all.
Thank
I want to tell you guys something interesting, especially you, Geshe Michael. You're muted at the moment, but just so you know.
Amelie
We looked,
gave her first college lecture today.
she's close. She gets that alphabet song stuck in my head all day. It's stuck in my-
It's just the beginning of kids show songs that you're going to be tortured by for the rest of your life.
Oh, I'm there. Yeah. For a while until she gets into cool music and TV.
Then she's going to catch you up to the modern world when you get old.
I know, I'm happy about that. I'm already old. According to my best understanding of it looks like an L before an L, the anusvaras is an L. Which-
Wow.
I mean, look in the book on page 24, as Ben pointed out, paragraph B, it says before an L, it's an L. I mean, it specifies that one, it's talking about semivowels.
I don't buy it.
Oh, I know
mean-
D changes to no. Like Suherleka, the letter to a friend. Okay.
Sure.
It's a Suherd, good heart, and then Lekha, meaning letter. So then the D I know changes to no. Suherleka. Yeah.
Well, it would be great if at some point I took a picture of it. I could send you a picture of the page or I
Okay,
could-
cool. Yeah, send it to me. Boy, that'd be awesome. It's possible. I mean, if it happens with D, it could happen with other letters, right?
I can't interpret it. I can't find any other way to interpret what it says in Wiki. And Ben seems
Okay.
really bothered by it, but
I don't buy it.
I mean, do you think it says something else and we're just interpreting it incorrectly?
Yeah, I think L's not a nasal, and I think that Anusvara is always a nasal of some kind.
Yeah.
That's what I
It ends
guess.
as a nasal.
Seems-
L.
I know that before sibilants like sha, sa, and sha, it changes to an N. But I don't know what before an L, so we'd have to check it. Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of the page. I was gonna text it to you before, but I didn't do it yet.
All right.
All right, cool. Oh, and then cool. So now we know that it's biting. That dunch means biting. That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
the word for chewa or mao cha dambuche, elephant tusk, also danshta in the Yamantika mantras.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is there any case in which the Tibetan word sin could mean bite? Or did they just change it to grasped by a snake?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be they grabbed you and hung on to you. You know what I mean? Because snakes do that also. You know,
Yeah.
like we had a snake in 3-year retreat. I forget the name of it. But
Roger.
their strategy, they don't have poison. They just hang on to you forever.
Mhm, mhm.
So I don't
Yeah.
know.
I guess somebody can grasp you with their teeth.
Yeah. In fact, I don't know the word for to bite. I don't know the word for a snake to bite you. Maybe it is. Maybe it is sin.
Yeah, right.
So I would look it up in. I would do a proximity search.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Like they don't
Did
say
you talk to Joshua Lothar yet?
so gyup means like if a dog bites you, it's called so gyup. They
Okay.
apply their teeth.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that seems like it would apply to a snake too. Okay, cool.
I don't think I've ever seen it with a snake, so I don't know. That's an interesting question. You should do a proximity search, okay?
Sure, I will. Yeah.
All
All
right, here we go.
I'm gonna.
We are entering new territory, which is hopefully, let's do a mantra of ease. Okay. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Okay. To the grammar. Okay. All right. We're in part number 3 here. Okay. Nick,
Yeah.
please read number 3, just number 3. Let me get my,
Sorry.
yeah.
The
I'm
chin's
sorry.
up.
Let me get my cursor. Yeah, she's going to kill me. Then I won't be able to teach. Okay, good. Go ahead. I'm curious. Yeah, look, that's what it said before, but down here it says yuna, and that's more comfortable for me.
Yeah, well,
nay can have a meaning. It
mhm.
has some meaning here, but yuna is a lot easier, you know.
Okay.
What's it mean? What's it mean, Nick?
From having, or if we have super attachment, we're not going to be able to get rid of our negative emotions. Demonstration that if we have,
Yeah, a
super
demonstration.
attachment.
This shen is a ngopor shen.
No poor. Oh,
Shin.
right. Abi attachment to things. Sorry, attachment to things.
Attachment.
It's
Yeah,
not.
the ngo here is
not-
not the,
It's
yeah.
not abi. I got you. Yeah.
Okay, good. And
Because I said that before.
that's all part of section 2 before that, which is Rangde Rangshen Yupamawa Chemi Rikpa. Why it's totally incorrect for Buddhist groups to say that things have some nature of their own. Totally incorrect.
Right.
Okay. So this is the third part of that discussion. Let's look ahead. Let's look ahead at the fourth category here. Yulki, go ahead.
Sep la tokpa pangmi tokpe yewa tempao.
This is going to be very, very interesting. And you see, I learned the word sep in the big teacher's commentary to the Abhidharma Kosha. And they were talking about how bardo beings of animals sometimes got trapped inside of stones on their way to their rebirth.
So
You
it
know
means
what
stuck or trapped or something like that?
it means the inside of a stone, like a geode, like the inside of,
whoa. Uh-huh.
yeah. And by the way, that was a description of fossils in Tibet.
Oh.
And they said that proved that people on their way to a rebirth as an animal might get stuck inside of a sep of a stone. So I remember Rinpoche teaching me the word, you know. Now we have this topa and mitopa that we went to with Stanley, 3 or 4 different meanings of it. What's that mean?
Like obstructed or not.
Yeah, do you get stuck in the sep of an object or not? That's a very beautiful idea, isn't it? Do you get stuck in the middle of an object or not? Okay. And he's going to describe the difference, the yewa. Okay. So it's good to know what's coming up next, because then you can sort of like, you know, get your mind ready for looking for what's the step he's talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Please. We did this already. Oh, yeah, let's read this anyway, because there's an important division of it.
Sumpa nge shen yena nyomong pa pong minupa tempala nge tang tedang dempa la tsewa chawar tempa shen tele ndok pao.
Good. Which means, yeah, if you have this if you believe in things as coming from their own side, for example,
Yeah.
then you will never be able to.
Eliminates your negative emotions.
Yeah, and that's going to come in 3 parts, and I'll give you $50 to the Amelie Scholarship Fund if you can give me the 3 correctly. Done.
Oh, are you giving me a hint by saying nge dang?
I just started you off.
The actual explanation. Oh,
Yay, $16 and 60 cents.
Dedang Dempala Sewa Chawar, a demonstration
That
that, hold on. Sewa.
the Jawa here is the future participle. Meaning,
That
it's
we
meaning-
will.
it's meaning imperative, actually.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay. That we should love people who are like that, who have that kind of attachment.
Exactly. Isn't that a beautiful place to go? First, he
Yeah.
says how messed up they are, and then he says how we should have compassion for them. Okay.
I thought I immediately translated it that way when I was like, "There's no way I could be right," because this book has been nothing like that.
Yeah, it hasn't been that way at all. And then
And we should-
what's the fifth category here? You
Shentele-
didn't make all the money yet.
Shen Te. Other than that, from them, Dokpao. The opposite from others. So
The responsible translation of this, when you're at this point in the text, is to wait until you know what the heck he's talking about. Okay.
okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, it has something to do with like doing the opposite for others, or or feeling the opposite way.
There's some
But I doubt it.
there's some chance that it means you shouldn't have love for others, but I doubt it, right?
Right, and that's how I'm interpreting it, but I don't think that's what it means either.
It's probably how to turn them back from that viewpoint or something. How's that?
How to turn them, right. How to turn them toward, yeah, we got to find out what the Shen means, I guess.
By the way, I can't stand it. I gotta go look.
But if we both can't translate it, does that mean I get the full 50? Just from looking. Hi, Boo Boo.
Oh, okay. It's talking about how Dakni Chewas are the dopa of them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
If you really want the
Sorry, he keeps using Dakni Chempos or Chewas or Mahatmas to be wise people who understand that nothing comes from itself. So they're the opposite.
So they are
super attachment.
Yeah, they're the opposite. Yay. $50 for the man.
What were 1 and
Yay.
2?
Oh,
What
okay.
were 1 and 2?
What?
The actual explanation and
Sewa.
and having love for people who have that problem.
There's a new part
Isn't that
Tempala.
nice?
Ngutang or Dedang Dempala? Is that the three? Or am I misunderstanding? I'm probably
Oh,
misunderstanding.
nge means the actual explanation, okay? So the nge in the first category is not the nge in the name of the third category, okay? The nge in the name of the section is those who are attached to the self-existence of objects. And then, but here in this list, it means the actual explanation followed by a demonstration of why you should have love for them because they are headed for such trouble. And then how other people, meaning our brilliant guys, are the opposite of those guys.
Oh, okay, great. I thought I heard new, not new. Sorry.
Okay, let's check Nick's Sanskrit. Yay, katan saspada chitan
Chitanan Doshana
sana
Syur Mahavisha.
Yeah, I wouldn't break Maha off. Okay, it's just a personal thing.
Okay.
It's so it's like Maharaja or Mahatma. It's and I know Sanskrit scholars are going to complain at me or you, probably you, and say, why did you split these other words anyway? If you're going to split some, you should split them all. But my defense is that some adjectives are almost like a prefix and not like an adjective. Okay.
Okay, so not only when it's familiar, but something like Maha will always keep.
Yeah,
together.
I count Maha as one of those that I will always. It just never occurs by itself. Yeah.
Okay.
Audasinya. Yada.
Yada klesha pujan gamaich.
I like it. I think it's good. Yeah. Nice. Yay. Okay, here we go. Please read, and I'm thinking, I don't know, Kim comes to mind.
Okay. Ngumpar shempe netang chipe semdang dempa namla dechagla sope nyamongpe dukchen chi minjung te jungwa konao.
Good job, Nick.
Yay. Yeah. It's getting boring to check you guys. Maybe we should have other people read it at some point.
We can get what's Vimala's room? Dicky to check us.
Yeah. I don't know what's her part of. I don't know what's her accent, but we'll have to check. She might come from Alabama, and it might be different. There's a lot of different accents in Tibet. Okay. Your accent, by the way, is perfect, Klasa, if I do say so. Now, the root text here says they have a place, okay? They have a place. These people who have a place, okay? And then it says, he defines the place as Ngopar Ngombar Shimba.
Super attachment to things.
Yeah, they super believe that things are coming from their own side. Sorry. And that's the place where they live, okay? That's called their place, okay? Nay. So the root text just says people have a place, okay? People have a place.
Yeah.
And then Gyaltsab J says, place means almost similar to the word choke.
Position.
Yeah, it's almost similar to position, okay? Those who are in a position, how's that? Those who are in a position where they still believe that things are coming from their own side, okay? Who possess this kind of thinking, okay? Semdan Demba. Now, it's one of those Nagarjunian rhetorical questions. Chi Minjung, why wouldn't they get book?
Why wouldn't they have suffering?
No, that's Tuk. I'm talking about Tuk.
Oh,
Tuk.
poisoned.
Yeah, from that snake. Okay, Why
Yeah, why
wouldn't they? What's it saying, Nick?
Why wouldn't they be poisoned by the negative emotions like desire and so forth?
Good, which is the real poison. So the Chen here is he's saying, that's the real poison. It's not the one that little snakes give me. Okay.
Yeah.
And then sorry. After the day, he answers himself.
Yeah. They just do.
Yeah, they only do. Okay.
Yeah, they only do. Yeah.
Why wouldn't they get poisoned with the great poison of the mental afflictions? They do all the time. Okay.
Right. That's what happens.
Now he asks himself another rhetorical question, and Chinzom comes to mind. Venerable Chinzom, ready?
Chichar Shena, Hiduang wale chakpatang, Yidu miong wale shedang tang, Ngopo tsamdu jotapa le timukyo.
Kill. Translate. You can do it. You can do it.
Okay. Someone may ask, Yidu ang wale chakpatang, for desire that's going to come in the future. Hidu miong wale.
Oh,
Desire, if desire,
means
desire that's already come.
Yidu. No, Yiduongwa is an idiom.
Pretty.
Attractive.
Oh,
attractive.
yeah.
Feeling.
Okay, so attraction to an attractive object, anger toward an unattractive object, ngubatam to attack timukyo, and then dark ignorance for just things in general.
Yeah, things that this is the underrate, right?
Yeah. Joke talk we had today.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it means by underrate here. Like, is it just like stuff that we don't apply any? Like,
it's an interesting question because I think normally they drungdok, right? I'm
That-
sorry, this is overrate. I'm sorry, it is overrate. Yeah,
Oh.
now you can answer your own question.
Yeah, got it. Okay, dark ignorance because of the just overrate, because we think stuff wrongly in general.
Yeah, we think it comes from its own side. Okay. Just plain stuff, plain objects, meaning they are neither attractive nor unattractive, meaning neutral stuff. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Now, word. Nick, I'll give you $100. You ready? I'm in a good mood today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I don't have a meeting for all night. No, I do have an all-night meeting. Oh man, that was mean.
Think happy
tonight,
thoughts.
right?
Janice
11
Joplin.
to 12, right? Am I right? It's tonight?
I don't know. You're talking to This is
Oh,
Tonight.
Yes, Geshe-la tonight.
oh, that's cruel to Geshe-la after C classes. Okay. Yeah, 11 to 12. Now I'm in a bad mood, Nick. Sorry. Just kidding. Okay, for $100. The normal word, the normal wording here by far, by 99%, would be Yidu onwa la chakpa and Yidu mi onwa la shedang. And I want you to do this Princeton professor wild surmises, which is what gets you tenure at Princeton. A wild, unprovable theory. Wild, unprovable theory about the lay.
Okay. Well, because we're talking about super attachment to things.
No, he doesn't say to. He says from.
Right. Well, because before he was talking about that, maybe he's saying that from a very attractive object, like the object in itself has some quality of making you desirous, because
Emily,
Come here, boo boo. Let's celebrate together.
Oh, by the way, I withdraw the money if she goes anywhere except Princeton.
Oh no. Ha
Okay.
ha 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 ha. She's so happy. I'm taking this away from you though.
Okay. So yeah, it's an interesting theory. Okay, it's just a theory that he's using lay because of the dogma.
Right. Because you're thinking that the thing exists from its own side.
Yeah, you get desire from an attractive object,
Yeah.
and you get hatred from an unattractive object. When 99% of the time, and you can prove it from the database statistics, it should be you have attachment towards an attractive object, and hatred towards a unattractive object. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When your Tibetan is really sensitive, something's going on here. It's not normal. It's either he's doing it subconsciously or consciously. I don't know. Okay. All right. Please continue. The gang really wants to check your pronunciation. He told me. He texted me.
He did.
I'm
Okay, I'm
kidding. I'm
sorry.
kidding.
Te gyutseng kangi tse chak dang maybe parma la dang nyom par dukpayang timok ki nyong be chu ki simpar gyorwe chiro.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can see my English note.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a very beautiful explanation of why he added the third, the ignorance, the dark ignorance that comes from overestimating things. Okay,
Yeah.
and he says, what's he saying, Nick? They gisen kangit say.
Sorry.
No.
She's a toddler, so she's in a no phase. Like she says no to everything, and she doesn't like when we take it away. Anything.
That lasts
There's-
about 50 years.
So whatever. There's a reason for that. What at the check down?
I'm gonna give you a piece of it. Even if you remain Dukpayang, even if you remain in Dangyong,
Oh, okay. So even I'm looking for where you're talking about Dukpa Yang.
yeah, even if you remain
Oh,
in
okay.
Dang-
Yeah. Even if you stay in meditative equipoise.
well, no,
in-
that means this means neither
Equanimity.
hating nor
Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah. Equanimity. Sorry, yeah. I'm rushing.
Yes,
I know.
in a space between.
Between Chak and Dang. So between
Good.
anger, desire, and anger, or
And
in a space without desire and anger.
Yeah, Kangitse means anytime. Anytime you are staying in a neutral zone, okay, between desire and anger, still young.
You still have Timu. And in that way, you're still bitten by the snake of your negative emotion of dark ignorance.
Yeah, exactly. You're still dunched up by the snake. Okay? Dashate.
Don't you?
You're still bitten by the snake. And that's an interesting thing because the snake is usually anger, right? Among those three. But
Right. Yeah.
anyway, it's a very, very beautiful thing about background ignorance, okay? Background misunderstanding, okay? Even then, you're still bit, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do they call it when you're an alcoholic and you drink more of the alcohol the next morning to get rid of your hangover?
Trying to cure your hangover? Hair of the dog that bit you?
Oh yeah, you drink the tail of the dog that bit you. That's a
it's the
similar
hair.
thing. Oh, hair? Oh,
Hair of the dog.
I always heard it was tail. Okay. Probably the person who told me was drunk. Okay, Nipa. Here's the second thing from just above. Now, this is the cool part, Nick. This is the sewa.
Yeah, cool. Exciting. What
Which is
about
what?
having love for those people who have super attachment?
Yeah, love the people who got bit by any three of those snakes. Okay, love them. Don't hate them. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna treat prati as a prefix. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I,
prati.
I, I had a feeling, but I just had to make a call.
Do you want to pronounce it for us? It's just good practice for you.
Pratibimbe
Oh, by
yata.
the way, you're reading from the first two lines and not from the second two lines.
That's what I should be doing, right?
Yeah, otherwise you can't get the long vowels and stuff correct.
Right. Pratibimbe yata balach sajjante satya sansninach tata cha badyate loko mohad vishaya panjare.
Something's wrong. Tata cha bhadyate loko mohadishaya panjare. Yeah, okay. Get used to saying cha, okay? Get used to a short A on cha,
Cha.
all right? And that'll help you in your life to come, okay?
Okay.
When you say cha, if you say cha, it means a completely different thing. It's like Shastra and Shastra, okay? So,
Cha.
yeah, cha. And if you pronounce cha correctly, which is one of the most common words in Sanskrit, it kind of means you pronounce Sanskrit correctly, okay? All right. Don't forget that after an I, an S changes to a dental, vishai, or retroflex, okay? Vishaya, yeah, vishaya. So anytime after an I, like Ishvara, is it?
Right.
Anyway, normally it changes to Sha. Okay. I think your pronunciation looks good to me.
Wow.
And the prefixes, you stuck this. See, you didn't split sons nyanana because that's a prefix. Son is a prefix. Yeah.
Right.
Good. Okay, looks good. You're looking good. You have a good bachak for Sanskrit. Okay, you're reading the verse, and Rebecca is fixing your pronunciation. Yay.
Chiba tempar dushe pa suknyen la ni chakpa shin. Tetar jikten mong pe chir. Yoki set la tok parn gyur.
Now, for $0, because I've overextended myself with you today, tell me what this verse means. Go line by line.
Okay.
You can do it. I know you can do
Chiba
it.
tempar dushe pa. No thing. Well, chipas are people who have not seen emptiness directly.
Yeah.
People who have not seen emptiness. What? Yeah, 2-year-olds see things as if they were true. They know things as if they were true.
Good. Exactly.
Sunyalani.
Ushepa. Conceive
Yeah.
of.
Conceive
Yeah,
of,
okay.
right? Sunyalani Chakshin. It's like being a test to a reflection in a mirror.
Did this happen
It's like
to
being. It's like
Amelie?
believing.
When she first encountered
No, she realized
mirrors?
that. I don't know. She never seemed to. She liked looking at them, but I think that she knows it's her. At least now she knows it's her.
Those puppies that we babysat for Veronica's son, they didn't get it. They kept licking the mirror, you know. I know because I cleaned it.
We took Drew into Famous Footwear and he saw himself in the mirror and he was going crazy. He was pulling and because they have the floor level mirrors.
Oh yeah. Okay. Did he lick himself or anything like that?
No, he was just pulling and like whining.
Oh, okay. So they are attached to reflection in the mirror. Okay.
Eta jikten mong pe chir.
This jikten means jikten bar.
Okay, I had a feeling. Because in that way thus they are dark people. Like they're people imbued with darkness.
Thus the people of the world are Moba.
dull.
No, they are in the dark. Okay.
Right,
And,
right.
and because of that, okay, there's two because of that. Okay. Thus,
Oh, here we
people in
go.
the world are in the dark, and therefore they topa into the sep of the yule. Yay!
Yeah, they're stuck in the, or I guess in this case you could say stuck for toke,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They're stuck in the geode of the object in the
yeah.
cavern.
They get stuck in the inside of the object. That's such a beautiful concept, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
I had
By
a
the
feeling
way,
that's what it was going to mean. So,
category was supposed to be toke me toke. Why did he mention me toke?
it's either coming in the next verse or he's just going to expand upon it that way.
Well, he keeps saying, here's the problem of the people of the world, and here's Delen Dopa.
Uh-huh. Oh, the people who are the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess those are the me talks, the guys who don't get stuck in the middle of objects.
The great souls.
Oh, yeah. Now, don't blame me. If you can find a comma in the Tibetan here, I will float it. Okay.
Nope. Nope.
But you
nope.
can't. There isn't
It's
any
not
comma. Okay. Just take a deep breath. That's all I can say. Who's going to check you? Let's see, someone ambitious. I guess Mr. Adam. Let's go.
Oh no, he's the best. Kangi tse timok di tamche ki tse jungwar gyorwa te tse chiba da lama changwa je shinki suknyen la che shin dempar nushe pe suknyen la tawa tang son depa sok chepe gone chakpa shintu tetar jiktempa ta kyang dempa mayempa la tempar mongpe chir suknyen dang jawe yogi sep la tokne nye chuki dungel nyam sun yongwe tenyi ta tampa nam la tsewe yotu nangwaran gyoro.
Nice. Okay, there's a word here that's I'm not sure about. Okay. Yeah, something's wrong with it, I think.
Stone dep.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it.
I'll have to check the scan.
We got to look that up. Yeah, later. It's not crucial today, but I'm just gonna make myself a note.
Yeah, I can look.
What is
check. Oh, nice. Geshe, I've noticed that your texts are often the designated language is a different language. For this one, it's Spanish. Sometimes it's Italian. Sometimes it's French and German.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me switch over someplace.
We can work that out later.
I'll work it out later. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, this structure of the next sentence starts out with at such time as blah, blah, blah. Then at that time, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Kangetse. And then you skip to deitse. Okay. So the way to translate that is whenever. Okay.
Both together can.
Yeah, you just say whenever in English. You start the sentence with whenever, okay?
Okay. So whenever you got ignorance.
Yeah, when these people get their ignorance, when they have their ignorance attacks, okay? Shibas, 2-year-olds, da la ma jawa. This is a very important idiom, okay? Da la ma
Jangwa. Isn't Jangwa purify?
Well, I'm gonna introduce it to you right now. Okay, Da la ma Jangwa means no one ever taught you the word for something.
Oh.
Okay, no one ever taught you the word for something. So oftentimes, when you're teaching the pen to a DCI audience, and you ask the person, when I hold this up, what do you see? And they say pen. And you say, why do you see a pen? They say, my mom taught me to call it that. my mom taught me to call it that, you know.
Uh-huh.
And if no one ever taught you the word, we call it Dalamajangwa, okay?
Dalamajangwa. Okay.
you are, and it fits an infant, right? A 2-year-old. They don't know certain words yet. They know no, but they don't know yes, right?
They definitely, yeah. She does a little dance for yes. She doesn't say it.
Okay. Now, I went and got you a much sexier description of Dalajawa, okay? And I think it would make a good footnote, okay? In a simple terms, it's no one ever taught you the word. Da means word, right? The term. Da means term. So DRDA. And we're going to read that later, but let's get through this massive sentence first. And the fact that it was misspelled was very fun for me. That's another half hour. Okay, you guys never see those hours. Okay, Veronica does, because she sees the back of my head. She sees my back, and she sees me muttering like, "What the."
Well, it's one of the most intimidating things for me, and probably for a lot of us, because that's the thing that it's so hard for us without the level of experience that you have to ever.
Yeah, how can you be expected to read a foreign language if it's misspelled? Okay, yeah, okay. Dalamajawa. Chasing is suknyan. The chasing is the opposite of the suknyan.
Chasing is the actual object, like the thing it is. The thing in front of you, and then the other one's a reflection in a mirror.
Yeah, so when they look at the suknyan of the chashin, they take it to be the real chashin.
Got it.
Okay. I can't think of what's Song Depa.
Yes,
I mean, yeah.
It does mean to bite, just like Songgap.
I know it means to bite, but I don't see how it. I don't think. I mean, it could be, but it just seems so wild that he hasn't mentioned it yet. It could be.
Like, maybe it has to relate to this, back to the snake or something. I don't know.
It could be, but it's doubtful. I would like to check. Can somebody check the?
I'll look at the scan after.
Okay. All right.
And
it could be to bite. Word is correct. It is the literary word for to apply your teeth. When the dog applies his teeth to the postman.
Cool.
Okay. So okay, the first part is, they take it to be real, and then they get attached to it, meaning they think it's real, the reflection in a mirror. Okay. And Jigtembas do the same thing.
Is he making a distinction between chipas and jigtembas?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Or is he just using the two terms interchangeably?
He has to mention the word Jigtemba because
it's in the root text.
Yeah, he's trying to gloss the root text. Then he probably got to here and realized he already said Chiba.
Yes, Chiba.
But so did the root. Nagarjuna. Yeah, Nagarjuna did too. Okay.
I think Nagarjuna is glossing his own use of the word Chiba or something, probably.
Well, the first two lines of the shloka talk about the Chiba and their attachment. And then the second two lines talk about them as being stuck in the middle of the stone, okay, of the object. So, okay. All right. Jigtemba dak, by the way, it means non-Arya, right? Jigtemba dakyang. Demba mayemba la demba mong.
What's not true as being true. The darkness of, because they, in the darkness of thinking what's not true is true. Those worldly people are in that.
Yeah,
darkness.
Good. This is a verb now. Mongba here is a verb. Okay.
They're obscured. they're
in the dark, and they take what's not real to be real. Okay. Therefore, they are sunk in the middle of objects which are like reflections. Okay. They get stuck in the partner in the kitchen. Their mind stops in the inside of the person in front of them and says they are being mean from their own side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You can feel the emotion strike the other person in the inside, something like that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then because they misunderstand things, okay. And by the way, this progression is going to be important in this part of the text, okay. Because of their MOBA, then they start nature.
The doing wrong activities, I guess.
Yeah,
Take things.
and we had it strongly in Venerable Utpala's text, right? People
Yeah.
getting in trouble because they misunderstand things, okay?
Yeah.
In that case, it was people who thought you didn't have morality. Yeah, right. Mhm. Okay, so I would say this nature kidunga, which is by the way, all suffering is in the study of the four immeasurables is divided into two types for $50.
Suffering in the study of the four immeasurables is divided
Yep.
into two types.
Yep, $50.
Own suffering and the suffering of others?
Nope,
Yep.
that's the easy word. Why would I offer $50 for that?
Suffering and the cause of suffering.
Perfect, Xiaoping. God, word, you got competition. From China.
Hey,
This is the China-America competition. Yay!
The
Yay,
Olympics.
Kidunga.
Beijing Olympics.
Yeah, future suffering. This is the thing where you feel compassion for rich people who are doing bad things, you know. Oh, the poor guy, he's rich. Okay, nature kidunga nyamsu nyongwe. They experience this suffering of future suffering, okay? Therefore, the Dampa people should have sewa.
The holy ones should have love.
Yeah.
The Mahatmas would love those people.
Yeah, and they should take them to be objects of their compassion or their love. Okay, Yuldu Nangwa means to holy people, they look like pitiful objects, okay? People who deserve pity because they are going to suffer, okay?
Right.
Because they are in the middle of objects, okay?
Yep.
Okay. This is a very nice treatment of Dala Jung. Yeah. Let me break it up for you.
Oh wow, this was in the same paragraph. That was so long ago. I forgot that was the
Yeah.
same.
I think we're a little over time, maybe.
Oh, we're over time.
No.
Sorry, no, I made a mistake.
No.
That's how I usually give in to Amelie with Paula. That was a pretty good impression of how I respond to her when she does that.
All right, we'll save it. You have one more class, right?
I do.
Yeah, it's an extremely important and beautiful description of a very difficult topic. And it's by Kirip Temba Dargye, which is, Sugeng's old friend. And, Sugeng dumped his old friend for Master Vasubandhu. You know that.
Cold-hearted.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it next time, Nick, because it's not a 5-minute thing. It's like a 15-minute thing, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. And by the way, you are flirting with the end of the text.
Oh, I'm not going to get too excited yet.
I know. I'm just I'm baiting you the way I do with Kramer.
Geshe-la.
Yeah.
And Nick, I checked. It is Sondep.
Oh, you looked in this again?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Awesome.
I
Thanks.
don't know. I mean, it's possible, but it just.
We have an alternate scan. I'll check the alternate scan too. They're both in the job box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked
I
the main
don't-
one, Nick.
You checked which?
I checked the main one. Check the alternate.
Okay.
Okay. Let me think about it. I mean, let me think. Sometimes it comes to me. You know, I have to look at the word, and then I have to try to imagine what word it really was. And it takes me, I have to, it's a concentric circle thing. It's like when you're searching for something you dropped and you go in larger and larger circles until you hit the word that it was supposed to be. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Check sound up. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, word.
Sashi
Hey,
Pugi.
word. Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sashi Pugi Juxing Metok Cham Rira Blingshin Yende Genpa Di Sangye Shingdu Mikte Wagi Ampa Kuni Shima Chupa Shok Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamyo Yatayami Gewadi Kyewo Kun Sanam Yeshe Tok Shin Sanam Yeshe Le Jungwe Dampa Kuni Topar Shok.
Yay.
Thank you.
Word, did you get my email? Did you check your email?
Not since before class. Did you do it right before class?
Yeah, take a